The Invisible Killer Nurse. Ward B6. It was nearly and scream. Didn't cry. She just changed. Again. She shut down. She smiled less. She became obsessed with books. Medicine. Pain. Relief. She paused, then said something that broke me. I think she decided, in her mind, that she would never watch another person suffer again. Even if that meant making decisions no one else would understand. I swallowed hard. She's not evil, Nathaniel. She's wounded. Deeply. She's been through horrors no child should go through. And even as an adult, she never truly healed. I leaned back in my chair. My head was spinning. Auntie Ivy stood up slowly, placing both hands on my desk. I'm not asking you to destroy your career. Or hide the truth. I'm only asking you to see the whole picture before you make your decision. Please, if you ever cared about her, remember the little girl who sat in the dirt, broken and crying. Who begged for love and safety, and finally found it. She left the room quietly, and I sat there for what felt like forever. My heart was torn in half. Everything inside me screamed for justice, for baby Nina, for the other innocent souls. Emilia had taken lives. Whether out of pain or misguided mercy, it didn't change the outcome. But now, I had context. I had a history. And it complicated everything. I looked at the file again, Juliana's lab clearance, the fingerprint report that implicated Emilia, the video stills. The facts were there. Juliana was innocent. She was rude, yes. But she hadn't killed anyone. And Emilia, the woman I had come to love, was not innocent. But was she a murderer? Or a healer who lost her way? I spent the entire night in my office. I didn't sleep. I didn't eat. I just sat with my thoughts. By morning, I had made my decision. I filed the paperwork for Juliana's immediate release. I attached the evidence that cleared her name and sent a copy to the hospital board. Then I picked up my phone and dialed the police. I have information, I said, about the real suspect behind the patient deaths in Ward B6. Name? The officer on the line asked. I hesitated. My throat went dry. Emilia Owusu, I said quietly. After the call, I stood by the window and stared at the sky. The sun was rising. The city of Accra was waking up. But inside me, a storm raged. I had just betrayed the woman I loved. But I had no choice. Someone had to speak for baby Nina. It was raining. Not just the soft, pit-pat kind of rain that tickles rooftops and sweeps leaves across sidewalks. This was the angry kind, the one that floods roads, soaks bones, and buries footsteps. Maybe it was the sky's way of mourning. Or cleansing. Or both. I stood in my private garden, soaked and shivering. And then, I saw her. Emilia. She stepped out from behind the old mango tree like a ghost from the past. Dressed in navy blue. No makeup. No umbrella. Her hair tied into a small bun. And her eyes, those haunting, storm-swept eyes, looked straight at me. Neither of us moved at first. For a second, we just listened to the rain. Then I finally spoke. Why did you do it, Emilia? Her lips trembled. She walked slowly toward me, stopping just 2 feet away. Her arms folded tightly against her chest, as if holding her heart in place. Because I couldn't take it anymore, she whispered. I couldn't watch people scream in pain and do nothing. I stared at her, every emotion in me battling for control, anger, confusion, sorrow, and something dangerously close to love. So you played God? I said, my voice cracking. You decided who deserved relief and who didn't. Even a baby. She shut her eyes. Nina wasn't supposed to die, she said, shaking her head. That night, I wasn't even supposed to kill her. You were busy.